Ministers, excellencies, distinguished delegates, panelists, experts and friends and dear Inger. A very, very warm welcome to all of you. New York City and Stockholm are quite different places, but being surrounded by water here makes me feel very much at home. Water holds a very special place in Swedish culture, but also of course true for almost every culture. Because water is our lifeblood. It keeps our societies, our economies and our ecosystem anchored and afloat. And yet we have overexploited, polluted and neglected it. The water cycle is spinning out of control, and our food and our energy security, our health and our economic prosperity are at stake. From Pakistan and Texas to East Africa and Nepal, once again flooding has claimed thousands of lives, displaced millions and caused tens of billions in damages. Meanwhile, droughts are no longer dry spells, they are long-lasting and devastating. We feel this intensively in Europe. Extreme heat waves, severe droughts and destructive floods have cost Europe a staggering 43 billion euros this summer and expected to soar the 129 billion euros by 2029. About 150 million people in the EU suffer from water scarcity. Desertification is spreading in southern, central and eastern Europe. And we were reminded of the importance of water resilience when forest fires tore through Portugal and Spain this summer. So dear friends, everywhere we turn, we hear clarion calls for action. By 2030, global water demand will exceed available resources by 40%. And 5 of the top 10 long-term risks for businesses identified by the World Economic Forum are water-related. So, the bad news are clear, but the good news is simple. Solutions are available. Science, technology, innovation and cooperation are the way forward, and we will hear about some of these solutions today. Our collective response must be bold, unified and ambitious. And I assure you that EU is ready to lead this effort. The European Water Resilience Strategy, adopted in June, is our roadmap to sustainable water future. It rests on 3 pillars. First, restoring and protecting the water cycle from source to sea. Second, building a water-smart economy that boosts competitiveness. And third, ensuring clean, affordable water for all. The strategy is backed by powerful commitments from the European Investment Bank that will invest 15 billion euros between 2025 and 2027 to combat Europe's water crisis. But this is a global challenge, a global problem that needs global cooperation and global solutions. So our strategy includes a strong international dimension. The EU will support water infrastructure worldwide, champion integrated water resources management, advanced water diplomacy and transboundary water management, build strategic partnership and contribute to close the financial gap of the sector. The UNGA 6 resolution adopted last year was a step in the right direction, strengthening water policies for sustainable development. Our next milestone is the UN Water Conference in 2026, and we need to show our commitment through action. The stakes have maybe never been higher, but never have our potential or ambition. So I look really much forward to the views from distinguished panelists today and to insightful and stimulating discussion. And now I'm very honored to welcome our keynote speaker, Inger Andersen, Under Secretary General of the United Nations and Executive Director of the United Nations Environment Programme. Inger.
Thank you very much, dear Jessika, and to all assembled friends of the water community. It's a real great pleasure to see you here this morning. At COP29 in Baku, we saw the Baku Dialogue for Water for Climate Action that was launched, subsidies and the land use practices that degrade those very ecosystems that allow nature to breathe. Please support this, and this will have to turn the commitments made under the declaration in Baku into real action.
And thank you very much for setting us up so well for what I hope to be a great morning of collaboration and learning. And that actually is very interesting to corporates as well as governments. And this is because water is an economic input. So I'd like to jump in first with the question directed to.
As you know, we started this journey almost in 2023. We dedicated a full day for water during COP. We pledged $150 million as the UAE in that day.
Thank you, moderator. I would like to thank the European Union for convening this meeting. And if we just look at the data, economic sectors play a key role in shaping water stress level. Agriculture account of